Hey everybody, welcome to Tech Wizard Stream. I want to go over some new updates that we've had for Aska today. This will be a quick video, but it'll cover some of the things we can expect to see differently in our playthrough today. We come right here to the changelog. We can see the new features and updates. The first one, fixed an issue with the map menu where opening the map stalls when there are world entities out of bounds. Now, I know that I've experienced times where I've brought up the world map and my game has just crashed. So I don't know if that's something that you've experienced. If it is, let me know down in the comments, but I'm really glad to see that's fixed. The second one is added button to increase and decrease the priority of all tasks at the same time where possible. Now, I know the other day we were talking in chat and we were wanting to know if we could somehow raise and lower the priority of certain items a little bit easier. So we're going to see today in our playthrough whether that's the case. The third thing here is warehouse tasks for items that have not been unlocked or discovered yet are now hidden. I'm not too sure about this one. I've used the warehouse a little bit, not in the current playthrough, but in another playthrough, and I'm not quite sure what they're fixing here. So again, maybe if you know what that's about, put it down in the comments. Villagers end up stuck at world origin will now get rescued by teleporting to the Eye of Odin. Now, me and another person there in chat were talking the other day about how characters are getting stuck and their pathing isn't quite right. I mean, this is early release and it is going to be things they're fixing. Obviously, they're working to get that straightened out. So I'm hoping it says world origin. I'm hoping that also involves times where they've gotten stuck up against the mine and they all just kind of group up there. But it seems like they're starting to work on the pathing issues a little bit. This next one, footprint optimizations. Decals and sounds are only rendered in specific range around the character. Again, haven't noticed this too much in my playthrough, but again, if it's helping optimization, I'm all for it. The next one is another optimization, corpse optimization, like dead creatures, your different bad guys, your whites, and different things laying all around the ground, skeletons laying around the ground. It's pointing out that they're not going to use up system resources, so that's going to be good. The next one, invasion now have a grace period of 1.5 to 3 days in which another invasion cannot occur. Smoker invasions ignore the global cooldown. Now, I don't know if they're talking invasion like the big invasion that we're soon to face here in the Let's Play, where there's a portal opens, but I've noticed sometimes where you'll get a Blood Moon Rising and then just a few minutes later you'll get a bear attack, and those can be pretty devastating. So if they're talking about kind of separating like the bear attacks from the Blood Moon Rising, things like that by 1 to 5 days, that sounds like a good thing to me. Metal workers should try hard to finish the iron pieces before leaving the work. Yes, they do this all the time. They'll start an iron piece and they'll leave it just sitting there on the bench and run off. So hopefully this doesn't affect their scheduling, or we see our villagers like dying of hunger or thirst because they're focused on getting the metalwork piece. We'll see how that works there in this feature update. Better local movement interpolation that should keep movement smooth regardless of host client frame rate. So again, another optimization, trying to help the game work on many different systems, many different for everyone. So that's really great. Send to quench is only possible for finished iron pieces. So this is in the metalworking pit or the metalworking hut. A lot, used to, you could start a metal piece and you'd be hammering away, and there's a button there that says send to quench. So you send it to the little trough with water, and if you did that before it was finished, it would just break into slag and break down into pieces. So this is good. I think it's a great quality of life improvement where you can't send it there until it's finished, and so it doesn't break into pieces. So I think that's a good quality of life fix. added online service connection status indicator in the main menu's multiplayer tab. So now you can see what your connection status is in multiplayer. Good there. Added map markers to newly discovered biomes. So we've talked about it. We know that they need to do some updates with the world map, offering map markers. We're going to see today what that involves. So stay tuned for the live stream, and it will be posted on the channel later. But yes, this looks good. The next one added new icons for the world map. So we're getting more updates to the world map. That's great. Added new notification layouts for discovering new locations. So again, more things about finding our way in the world map. That's really good. Now here we have a number of fixes. Fixed hedge tower repair site, fixed armor rack not saving in work shed and houses, fixed a bug that caused dead villagers to sometimes die again after loading and save. I haven't seen that one. That one would be funny. Fixed a bug when completing the farming deed. I do have there's a small bug that I've noticed that it says that certain crops are not in season, but when you go in the actual tab, like flax, it says that it is in season, but then it's not. So I don't know if that's some of what they're talking about. Remains to be seen. The next one, fixed a bug causing some of the video settings to be applied correctly. To not be applied correctly. Makes sense when you read it right. So there we go. Fix some video settings. That's good. Fixed a bug that can cause the game's resolution and full screen mode to be reverted back after resizing the game using Alt-Enter command. Okay. I don't use Alt-Enter. I use Alt-Tab, but maybe y'all can tell me what the Alt-Enter command is. The next one, fixed patrol point for patrol route task being loaded in the wrong order. Okay, so for patrol markers. Fixed a rare bug where despawning a structure could cause a disconnect. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Fixed a bug where the longhouse roof type X would cause a disconnect. Good. And here the last one, fixed crude iron sword dropping on an iron bar instead of a small iron blade upon breaking. Okay. So yeah, when with your iron tools and weapons, when they finally do break, you get the actual iron head or piece back in your inventory. So I didn't know that it was causing it to be an iron bar, but good thing they fixed that. Now there are plenty of other features, improvements that they've been doing to this game ever since it's come out. And you can see through all of this many different things that they've done here. So let us be encouraged by the fact that the devs are continuing to improve the game. Let's have a blast. Let's figure out all these things in the live stream today and see how they're working. I'm really interested to see these map features. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and until next time.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.